Hey guys, how are you? My name is Jordana. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a super happy one because my favorite YouTuber, Jaclyn, started a tag called the Ride or Die makeup. Basically, you have to choose your Ride or Die foundation, Ride or Die concealer, Ride or Die blush. So every single product that I'm gonna show you in this video, I have it today on my face. I think it turned out pretty nice. It's my favorite products put together. And if you're a makeup addict and you have a bunch of products, you know that this is basically a challenge to choose between all you have, just one of each. And that's when you know that you really love a product, when you know that you can't live without it and that you could just get rid of your entire makeup collection. I'm just kidding. And then just choose one product. This challenge made me realize that I can do a pretty look with just a few products and that I don't really need drawers and drawers of products, but I love makeup. We all do if you're here. So, and if you're new to my channel, then I'm gonna leave a subscribe button for you to subscribe. Yeah, so if you wanna see what my Ride or Die products are, just keep on watching. I'm gonna go in order. So the first thing is primer. So my favorite #1 primer is definitely Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer by Dr. BRANT. This one, I went through a lot of samples of it that I got from Sephora, and I just love it. It's better than the Professional. That one is my second best. I love it. I keep going back to it, but this one is just amazing. As I've said before, some people choose their primers because they want to be more luminous, because they want to have a smoother skin. This one, for example, is to mattify and then fill in the pores. That's my main issue, so this is why I chose it, and the foundation goes on like a dream on top of it. For foundation, I think this was the hardest decision that I had to make. I have a love affair with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. That foundation, it's my full coverage favorite foundation, but if I had to choose one foundation for everyday use, it would be the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. This one gives me the coverage that I need. It's great for every day. It never feels heavy. It gives you sort of a luminous look without being dewy or looking oily, since I already have oily skin. And the first time I bought it, actually, I got the bottle, let's say today, and in about a month and a half, it was already gone. I went through it, using it for my tutorials, using it for daytime, using it for nighttime. That's how much I love this foundation, so it won just a little bit over the Estee Lauder Double Wear. When it comes to concealer, for me, it's not a hard choice. I didn't even have to think about it. I have a lot of concealers. I recently tried the Clé de Peau one, didn't like it. $70, but it's not worth $70 for sure. I always go back to the same one. It's the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have it in every shade for my kid. I always mention this. It never creases. It goes super smooth on the skin. It blends beautifully always. I've never had an issue with it. It doesn't cake up on me. You can build the coverage. It's just perfect, and the range of shades that they have, it's amazing. For face powder, I had to choose one that has a little bit of coverage, and it's not because I always use more coverage on top, but it's a powder that I always go back to. I used to use the Laura Mercier a lot, but I think now I'm not that in love with it. But since I got this powder, which is a while ago, I always try not to use it, just save it for special occasions. But whenever I use it, I'm obsessed with the look. The name of the powder is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder by Tilbury. It never fails me, and it keeps my oils at bay without giving me a super extra matte look. It just makes you look airbrushed, and I hit pan on it. I use the color #2, and I think it's a wonderful powder. I love that Jaclyn added an extra powder just for the under eye, because I usually don't use the same powder for my under eyes that I use for the rest of my face. And lately I've been obsessed with the so expensive and so beautiful La Mer powder. And if I had to choose another one, I always go for my Airspun. This one is definitely the winner. It has like a dewiness to it. You can see that it has like a little bit of sheen. You just look younger and healthier. So I love this powder. If you can get your hands on it, just go get it, because it's amazing. It's the MER The Powder Translucent 05. For blushes, I'm a Nars blush addict, so this was a surprise for me, but it's actually the blush that I take with me everywhere. I used to take this one with Luminoso and Madly from Nars. This one is always the one that I reach for the most when I'm traveling or even when I don't know what blush to use. It's the MAC Warm Salt Blush in the old formula, so I try and use it sparingly. They changed the formula and they changed the product. It's supposedly not the same, so I don't want to just waste it. But it gives you a natural, dewy look, and it's bronzy, it's wonderful, neutral, but it has a hint of pink. It's just a perfect blush. I can't live without it, I can't. You can actually see it on my cheeks today. It's what I'm wearing, and I'm obsessed with it. It's beautiful. For my bronzer, since I usually use two bronzers, one shimmery and one matte, I just wanted to pick one, so I chose the Nars Laguna bronzer. This should be a staple on any Makeup Addicts collection. I've gone through two of these and this is my third one. I love this powder. It's the perfect shade. It's not orangey, it's not too cool tone. It's just perfect. It has like a little bit of shimmer or sheen, but it doesn't transfer on your skin. It's never muddy. It's just always on point. And this is my ride or die bronzer. For my highlight, the love of my life is Becca Opal. It's the one that I'm wearing today also. It's super pretty. I know I love Champagne Pop and I use it a lot too, but this one, you can see that I love it more. I take it with me everywhere. I take it with Champagne Pop, but I don't hit pan on that, so you can tell that this is my favorite. I love it. Even if you put it as an eyeshadow, it's stunning. I love the shade. This one was the first highlight that made me open my eyes to the highlight world and made me wanna just be a disco ball. So that's why it has a special place in my heart, and when I don't know which highlight to use, I always choose Opal, and that says a lot. For mascara, I used to be obsessed with the Better Than Sex one until I found this one. The Better Than Sex is still amazing, but this one, the Voluminous Carbon Black, I got it on Makeup by Mario Masterclass. And I fell in love since I opened it. It's super black, it doesn't budge. I always put the Anastasia top coat on top of it anyway, but it's just beautiful. I use the carbon black one. I don't know, it's the blackest black and it doesn't smudge as much as the Too Faced one. For lashes, I'm wearing them today and I just have this pair, but whenever I run out of them and they get nasty and gawky and everything disgusting, I always repurchase them. These are the Doll Me Up style by VELOUR. They have just long and short hairs, long, short, long, short. They're super fake and wonderful, big volume. I'm in love with them, and the VELOUR lashes are my favorite lashes. For lip liner, she didn't put one on the tag, but I had to mention it. It's the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in the color 3C. I love this lip liner. I just made recently a video doing like a pouty look. This was the pencil that I used to do my entire lip and then put a lipstick on top, and it's just beautiful. The shade, it's perfection. I always prefer nude for, of course, this always happens when I'm filming. The shade is perfect for the lip shade your lips got better. It makes your lipstick last longer actually, and I don't know, it doesn't budge, it's perfection. I've gone to two of these already and this is my third one, so that says something. My favorite lipsticks, you guys know that I love nudes. It's the MAC Enchanted one lipstick. It's a matte finish. It was limited edition, so it's always sad to talk about it, but it's just a beautiful shade. I'm thinking about buying a backup on Poshmark because they don't have any MAC anymore, or I would love if MAC would bring it back. It's just a stunning lipstick. I have shades that are similar, but the finish, the consistency, the formula is not the same, so I'm obsessed with this one. For a liquid lip, the struggle is always real for me because my lips are already dry, so I love them, but whenever I put them on, I'm just like cursing myself because every liquid lipstick that I have goes to my lines on my lips, and I hate that. I hate it. I hate it with passion. So the one that I chose is another nude. It's called Celebrity Skin, and I have it right here next to Enchanted one. It's a little darker, a little mauvey when it dries on my lips. I feel that it's not as long lasting as the Kat Von D lipsticks or as the Anastasia ones, but it's not as drying either. So I prefer to reapply it than have a dried up look on my lips. That's not cute for me at all, so I always prefer to reapply it. For lip gloss, since Nars was the one brand that started my love for lip glosses, I have almost every single color in the formula that they used to have. People hated it because it smelled like makeup, but it's makeup. If it smells like makeup and it doesn't smell like vanilla or anything, it doesn't bother me. And it's called Chihuahua. It's a nude and it looks beautiful by itself or on top of lipsticks. Everybody talks about Chelsea girls and everything, but this one is just the perfect pinky nude shade. It's my ride or die lip gloss. For eyeshadow palette, I have to say this one was easy for me. I recently got the Modern Renaissance and the Lorac 3 palettes, and I like those. I love the Modern Renaissance, but this one is my go-to look, and it's my go-to look for my clients too. I'm obsessed with this palette, and I think that if you're a makeup junkie and you really love like the warm shades, the Makeup by Mario looks like just the maroon eyes without liner, beautiful, beautiful, smoky, one shade look. I love the Dolce Vita palette by Charlotte Tilbury. I can't see myself not using it anymore. I use all the shades. It has 4 shades, but I use them all. Like for example, the Lorac one, I have like 4 shades that I've hit pan on, and I know that I always go back to those shades. So if I could buy just those 4 shadows, I would be happy and I would travel with that one. But this one has all I need. I know it doesn't have a matte, but it's weird, but I don't really need a matte shadow. When you try a Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow, you know that you don't need mattes because they're just perfection. The formula is amazing. Just the prime color, which is like this champagne shade, when you put it all over your lid and you just put mascara or do just a wing. It's an amazing, amazing color. Just for the brow bone highlight, it's just warm goodness. So by far this one is my favorite palette. Also, I have to mention that if I had to choose just one eyeshadow in the world, just one, it would be Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek. That's the prettiest eyeshadow I've ever seen. I love the pigmentation, I love the payoff, I love how it looks on the eyes, I love how it brings out the warmth in your eyes. It's just beautiful. So Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek. For setting spray, I'm not a setting spray kind of person. I know that they work, but I just don't like the extra step. The only setting spray that I use is always MAC Fix Plus. This product makes your makeup melt into your skin. And if your powder, your foundation, your blush, your bronzer, they look like they're separate, put this on your face all over, drench with it, and the makeup will look like one. Like you woke up with everything done on your face. It melts everything into your skin. It's amazing. It's also great to enhance the color of your shadows, which is a dream in a bottle. I can never be without this. I travel with it everywhere. I use it daily. I use it for different things. I have a lot of backups of this in my drawers, so that means a lot. It's just the best setting spray without making your makeup last longer. Okay, so the perfume one was the toughest one for me. I don't like perfume that much, not because of the scents, it's just because I always get a headache from them. The only perfume that doesn't give me a headache all the time and that I have been loving for years, and weirdly I don't have one right now, is the Paris Hilton perfume. I remember getting this one when I was about 17 and it was a gift, and I fell in love with it, and it's the perfume that I wear that without a doubt someone will say something about how I smell when I wear it. Everyone will say like, you smell amazing, everyone. But I've gone through about 5 bottles and I never repurchase a perfume because I rarely go through them. I have Chanel, the Burberry, I have a lot, and I never finish them because every time I wear them, every time, I feel so sick that I have to stop wearing them, even if I love the scent. It's just weird. So I love that one, and I love the Lolita Olympica for men. That one is also amazing for me, but without a doubt, the Paris Hilton is my ride or die. I'm always thinking about repurchasing it because I know I will go through it. And you know what? It's a good thing because it's not that expensive. It's just like $25, $40 tops. So for me, it's a great perfume and everyone compliments me on it. Okay guys, so that was it for my ride or die products for this tag. I loved it. I love doing it. I know my favorite products and it was hard to choose a few, but not all of them because I constantly go for them. And I had ones that were just like this versus the other one because they were both amazing, but at the end, you know what's better for you, you know what looks better in your face. So it was an amazing challenge and I loved it. I love this tag, and leave below in the comments what your favorite products are. And yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and follow me on my social media. I will leave everything right here so that you can find me easily. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Also, let me know if you like these types of videos, and any suggestion or comment that you have, just leave it down below. I'm gonna list every single product that I mentioned on my description box so that you can see them. And yeah guys, I love you. See you soon. Bye.